Hey guys, today we are having a party. A Napoleon born to party. Alright, not really. So, Napoleon, he's the guy that takes over France at the end of the French Revolution. There he is, looking all nice on his horse. He implements the Napoleonic Code, brings some Enlightenment changes to France, and then takes over most of Europe, which inspires nationalism throughout Europe because people are all like, who's this guy taking over my country? No, get him out of here. And so today we're going to talk about nationalism and the unification of Italy and Germany. Important word, nationalism, pride in your country or cultural identity. So when we're all like, America, that's nationalism. We're showing pride in our country. Here you can see some Germans, pride in their country. So during this time, Germany and Italy, they are not countries yet, but people are identifying now with people that are like them rather than identifying with like a ruler. They just identify with the people that have the same language, same customs. All right, so some review. Napoleon took over most of Europe. He spread revolutionary ideas like equality, religious tolerance, and economic freedoms. Very good things. Here you can see French Empire. Then he takes over all of this. So really, when you're looking at it, like dark blue, light blue, pink areas are like Napoleon's areas. People are going to freak out. They're like, who's this French man taking over our area? So Napoleon and the American and French revolutions inspire people to be loyal to their culture rather than a particular ruler. Um, in Europe, nationalism inspired groups of people with the same language and culture to come together and form one country. So they're like, oh, hey, you guys over there, you speak German, you eat sauerkraut, we should all come together and be one country called Germany. And then in Italy, they're like, oh, hey, you guys speak Italian and you like spaghetti and you're Catholic. Sweet, we should all be one country called Italy. So here you can see Italy. It's broken up into 6 different areas. The Piedmont up here is the area that is free. And then you can see Germany here. It's broken up into 40 different states. All right, so story time. The unification of Italy. So Italy's divided into states. Many are controlled by other nations like Austria. The Piedmont here in the north, they're independent. And here we've got Victor Emmanuel and Camillo di Cavour, and they're up here in Piedmont, and they're like, we should like totes unite Italy, so we're one big giant country. So they start thinking, they're like, how are we going to do this? We got to get the Austrians out of our country. And they're like, well, we're just a little bit too weak. I don't think that we can beat the Austrians up. We're going to need some help. So Cavour calls up Britain and France, and he's like, hey Britain, hey France, so here's the deal. We want freedom, and we want to unite as one country called Italy, but we need some help. Britain and France are like, yeah, totes, we can totally help you, but we need you to help us fight the Russians. So they help them fight the Russians, and then France, in return, helps Italy get the Austrians away from Italian states. Yay, Piedmont wins. There's revolutionaries in Parma, Modena, Tuscany, and northern Italy becomes free and unified. Happy day. And then in southern Italy, this guy right here, Giuseppe Garibaldi, he uses guerrilla warfare or hit and run fighting in order to organize southern Italy to become united. And guerrilla warfare is like when you attack and then run away, and then attack and run away. In the end, they finally get the papal states in the middle to be like, all right, let's have one big giant country with one flag and spaghetti. The end. All right, that was a very nice story, but now we need to talk about Germany. So here we go. Once upon a time, Germany was divided into 40 states. Prussia over here, which is part of this German state, Prussia has like a really awesome military. They're known for its militarism, which is a vocab word. It means you have a big military. So Prussia is going to help all these German states unify into one big German country. So the King of Prussia, Wilhelm I, and his Prime Minister, Otto von Bismarck, they used this policy of blood and iron and their big military to unite all the German states into one. It was not about speeches and votes and hugs and kisses. Blood and iron. In the end, Wilhelm I and Otto von Bismarck take control. They're the Emperor and the Chancellor. The end. Such wonderful stories of unification. You need to know them, the whole story, the people, the vocabulary, all that for your quiz. All right.